Okay, at number four, career. Pick an essential career. Stay away from careers that are not going to be essential. You know, like a painter, like a culinary, working at a designer. You know, stay away from those type of careers and go with careers that are essential, especially state and government jobs, like working as a the transportation department, law enforcement, firefighter, working in a hospital, being a registered nurse, I mean, those are essential jobs. They've been recession proof, and these are the jobs that have survived even the worst recessions that we've experienced the last couple of years. So guys, your career, pick an essential career. All right, pick an essential career. Okay, moving on. At number three, the relationships. Also, this deciding who you're gonna marry is the second most important decision of your life. Okay, the second most important. The first is obviously whether you want to follow Christ in your eternal destiny. That's the most important. But the second most important decision is deciding who you're gonna marry. I can be here for a whole entire 3 hours, but I'm not gonna spend 3 hours. But just be wise, be smart, follow the principles, the Christian principles. Don't go to bed unless you're properly wed, right? Don't be shacking up, because that brings a lot of consequences to your life. It can ruin your life. It can ruin your whole entire adult life if you do a bad decision on relationships. So use the Christian principles and follow the biblical principles that you were taught. Okay, so now moving on to number two. I'm not gonna touch on this one I'm not gonna be here long. It's got to do with money. Stay away from credit cards. Stay away from debt. Stay away from loans. Just work your butt off. Pay cash, right? You don't want to mess up your life. You don't want to mess up your future. Don't get $50,000 student loan. Use wisdom, guys. Come on, guys. Use wisdom. There's a great resources. I usually just gonna point you out to one, and then it's the Dave Ramsey. The Dave Ramsey money counseling, money advice. You could just do your own research. It talks a lot about student loans. Talks a lot about debt. I mean, just be wise in this area. So that one's got to do with money. Okay, and then number one, finally, the last piece of advice, it's got to do with backsliding. Okay, all of us are guilty of backsliding. I know, but I want you to stay as close as possible with God, as close as possible as you can. Don't backslide. Have a prayer life in the morning. If you can go in the morning with the first thing you do before you go to work, before you go to school, have a prayer life. Try to stay with God. Try to have that relationship. Once you backslide, when you're headed that road, you're gonna make one bad decision after another. You're gonna have a series of bad decisions, right? Okay, guys. So those are my four pieces of advice. Okay, career, pick an essential career. Relationships, remember, you don't want to be a single mom in her 40s struggling, and you don't want to end up that way, guys. So make a right decision in your relationships, and then after that, money. Don't get into debt. Pay cash, guys. Just be careful with your money, and then finally with God. Don't backslide, guys. Just stay with God. And I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of pieces of advice I can give you, but these are the four most important ones that I think, man. So God bless you guys. Congratulations on graduating, and you guys are the future. You guys are the future of this of this world, and make right decisions now, and you won't regret it as you get older, man. Thank you.